Let's install Claude Code on your computer. Claude Code install. Here we go to Node.js site. We copy this command. We open terminal. We put the command here. We copy these commands. We can open the new window. We paste those commands. We go to site. We proceed with the next line. Let's check that everything works. Good, we are ready to move on. What I am suggesting you to do is to create directory git, cd git, make dir tests, cd tests. And here I suggest you to execute the command from the Claude Code site. npm install. So I went to the directory tests because if I launch Claude now, it will try to index the files in the current directory. And if I would open this from the home directory, it would try to index many directories that I already have on my computer. And MacOS will ask me for permissions, to provide permissions for terminal to these directories, which I don't want to. So I launch Claude Code from some folder, and here I continue installation steps. Because this is a virtual machine, I need to authorize on my host machine the Claude Code. And here we go, I'm authorized. I press enter, I use recommended settings, I continue, and here I can issue the command inside of Claude Code doctor config. So if you are using VS Code, it might be good and very handy for you to install Claude Code extension. Here it is. We install it, we trust the publisher, and as I did previously, I run config, I choose here true, and I guess I can execute these commands. Select an IDE. So now it already works, it should work. Let's quit Claude Code. Let's relaunch it. Claude. IDE. Found one other running IDEs, however their workspace project yet doesn't match the current KVD, current working directory. So let's try to fix that. File, open. We already created the folder from the very beginning. Git tests, this one. So now we can see. Escape. Let's relaunch Claude Code. Close. Let's create some file here. Example txt. Hello world. Let's check. Yes. So what it gives us? It gives us when we select some text, Claude Code will know about it. Do you see the selected text in VS Code? Yes, it does. So selected one lines, and now Claude Code can help you out with a bunch of problems that can happen in the terminal. The only thing that you need to make sure from which directory you are launching Claude Code, and try not to launch it from your home directory. Let me show you what problems it might cause. Claude. So now I'm launching, okay, no exit. Now I'm launching, oh, here it is, it started. if you launch Claude Code from the home directory, it will try to access the folders in that directory. And because it is a very big directory, home directory, all the things allocated there, you will have a lot of not needed information from there. So the rule of thumb, not to launch Claude Code from the big directories, just launch it from the isolated, very targeted directories where you really need help from. And if you need to have some help with your home directory, well, anyway, I suggest you to start Claude Code from some directory like we already had created. So this is, again, this comes from the previous launch of Claude Code from the home directory. That's why I'm saying that it is not a good idea to launch it from there. So better you switch to some testing directory, you launch Claude Code here, and you can ask, for example, some questions about files from your home directory, for example. Let's try it. No? ls. So for example, we can do like this: open zshrc, pp copy. We can go to Claude Code, we can paste our lines, and we can say, how do you do this in the terminal? So my setup is convenient for me, and I just don't know how to do this in the regular environment. Does it look good? So yeah, Claude Code works and says it does. So I just wanted to say you that it is not a good idea to start to launch Claude Code from the home directory, and you better create a special directory for Claude Code and launch it from there. And if you need some files from the outside, you can copy those files into that directory with tests, or you can copy the contents of those files into clipboard and to paste that content into the Claude Code. Thanks for watching.